We are at the ancient city of Coba, so we're entering one of our favorites, my favorites, where the ballers used to play ball, and I think the loser would be sacrificed.
What?
Buenos dias, everybody. As you can see, the sun just set, and sun just rose. We're making our way to try and go to Coba. Hopefully, we can catch the bus in time. So let's see how this turns out. So we tried getting here early for the 7:20 bus. Unfortunately, either that bus didn't exist or it came really early and we missed it. They told us to come back for the 8:30 bus. So we got up really early, kind of for no reason. But hey, at least should be leaving soon. Hopefully it doesn't get too packed and we're able to actually enjoy the space without crowds of people. Hopefully. Keyword of the day, hopefully. So we made it on the bus, so let's go. Alright guys, welcome to the Coba Ruins. Vanessa, can you tell me some Mayan history?
Yeah, so they would fly on the wings, and then they had this little gold ball, and they would hit it.
And where would it go?
In the air, in the little hole right there.
Right. So, little known fact that Coba was the birthplace of Quidditch. So spooky. Just kidding, you can see right through it. Really not that crazy. Alright, so another day of biking. We are at the ancient city of Coba, where people, I don't know what ancient is definitively, but used to be a town for the Mayan civilization. So far, we're just going from one ruin to another. And this bike makes me appreciate my bike home a little bit more. This bike seat is definitely, I feel like my sexuality is being questioned. Let's just say it's a little uncomfortable on my nalgas, if you catch my Espanol. Either way, let's see what is awaiting us. Alright, so we have officially entered Touristville. We saw lots of cars and bikes heading to this area, so we figured might as well hit it up while it's early in the morning. I'm sure there'll be a lot more tour groups coming later in the day. So let's go check it out and see if it's worth the hype. We did it, Vanessa. We became tourists. So pretty. So unfortunately, back in the day, and by back in the day, I mean like literally a year or two ago, you could climb to the top of this structure, which apparently is the biggest structure in all of the North Yucatan Peninsula. It's about like 130, 140 feet, something like that. And apparently you can get some really beautiful views of the whole jungle around you in a really relatively flat area such as Yucatan Peninsula. This would have been like a mountain for them, and it would have been really cool for me personally to get a viewpoint. I love when you can be a little bit more interactive with touristy sort of things, or just sites and historical things, but I get it. I want to preserve it. Also, it's super steep, so people used to fall down, and I don't know how many people a year or every X amount of years, but people would die climbing these ruins. Tourists. Wish they would now, so I had it to myself. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Do you feel in tune with your ancient people, Vanessa? Are they calling your name?
Yeah.
Say some Mayan to me. Speak in Mayan tongues.
In the name of Jesus.
So this one's really cool. This is like a round sort of, I don't know if it's a house or some sort of temple, but definitely really well preserved and cool to see a round thing. So we're entering one of our favorites, my favorites, where the ballers used to play ball, and I think the loser would be sacrificed.
What?
To be continued. So anyway, these ruins in particular, they used to play ball here. And I believe the name of the game was you had to hit the ball in these holes. I think that one would be for one team, one would be for the other team. I'm just going based on what I remember from middle school. You would have to try and get the ball in the hole using everything but your arms. So you could use your head, you could use your knees, you could use your elbows. You could use people in the crowd. So another really cool part about riding around these roads is I really get to see, not one, how vast the ruins are, Number 2, how much Vanessa rides my butt. Number 3, there's plenty of little ruins that are not excavated. So they're covered in like fallen trees and other rocks. And you can see that there are ruins, but they're not just, like I said, excavated. So guys, we might, in like the course of an hour and a half, be almost done with all the ruins. We're at, I think, the last major marking inside the archaeological zone. It only costs, I think it was $3 to enter. That's insane. And even cooler than that, we took about an hour bus from Tulum, which with the earliest one was about $2.50. Even cooler than that, we rented bikes for the day for only $3. The math done, it's about $5.50 a person to our bus ride, enter, and have a bike to get around. So the cool thing is, guys, you could see a picture of what it was, which I can't tell what the heck it is, and now what it looks like now, and I still can't tell what the heck it is. Estamos finito. That's not Spanish, I just made that up. Estamos is real. So anyway, we're leaving the Coba ruins. It's really pretty. Very worth having a bike for, especially if you just want to knock it out quicker. Just to reduce time getting between places. And it's very fun and scenic to bike around.